What's up everyone, it's TheRazoredEdge, and today I'm going to be talking about the new versions of Thrashball and Trenches. As some of you may know, those maps were quite a big problem in the Gears of War 3 beta due to spawn trapping issues, but now Epic have finally fixed the two of them, and they have revealed what they have done to the maps. So what I can see on Trenches is that they have put a tunnel underneath the map, and I believe there is an entrance point from each of the spawns, so you pretty much can't get stuck in the back of your spawn or camp in the back of your spawn anymore. So that's going to be all good fun, and I really think it's going to balance out the map. And they also have fixed the issue of when someone died and you tried to pick up their ammo in the Gears of War 3 beta, the gun would fall through the ground and you'd be unable to pick up the ammo, and that was kind of annoying, because especially when you're actually surviving and going on a streak or something, you'd eventually run out of ammo because you couldn't pick any up. But I suppose the digger and all that were fine, but it's something that shouldn't have happened, and it's fixed now, so that should be good. And when I'm recording this, there's actually going to be an MLG event with the two new maps. It's going to be live streamed somewhere, and I'm definitely going to be watching that, so I believe I'm going to be posting this the next day, so if you watch that, what did you think of the maps, or have you seen the maps already, and do you think they look pretty cool or whatever? But I've talked about Trenches now, so I suppose I'll talk about was it Thrashball? And Thrashball looks pretty awesome, and they pretty much took into consideration what the feedback from the community was. They said to pretty much put tunnels coming out from the spawn, because a huge problem was people just kind of sitting in their spawn at the very end of a team deathmatch, and it would drag out, and it would just drag on, and people could camp there and actually clutch it, and it was a bit ridiculous. But now that's kind of been dealt with. They put a tunnel from the stairs that go up to the concession stands that goes to the spawn, so you can pretty much get into the enemy from both sides, and if they camped in there, they're pretty much screwed. So I'm very happy to see that. And this gameplay here was from pretty early in the Gears 3 beta. I'm like level 17. There's a couple of bots in the game, but I just wanted to get a gameplay from Trenches, since you know, I'm going to be talking about Trenches or whatever. And I am using this sawed off. It was kind of early when people kind of weren't really complaining about it or whatever, and even when people were complaining about it, I still kind of used it, because I'm like, I've only got a month of this, why as well pardon me, I may as well just use it, just for the fun of it. Not to be annoying, but it was kind of fun to use, especially if you knew how to use it. I didn't really camp behind corners or anything with it. If you watch me use it in this gameplay here, you can see me run right up to someone with it, and when I'm reloading I run away, because you're obviously not going to stand in front of someone when they're shooting you or whatever. But that's a whole different story. And with each of the maps, they have given like descriptions of the maps, and I think that's kind of cool. They kind of give a story behind each of the maps. I'll read them out for you now. For Trenches, it says the locusts have begun to carve mines and tunnels into the rocks of the Saren Deadlands, eking out any existence that resembles the underground passages of the hollow they once called home. But this harsh environment is as relentless and unforgiving as an enemy they've ever had to face. The locust trenches are small and tight, with clean lines of sight across virtually the entire battlefield. The central hill leads up to a fortified bunker with a strategically important vantage point. Once taken, it is rarely surrendered. So what I gather from that is that it's pretty easy to camp in. I don't know. It's probably just a really good control point on the map. It's pretty much what I'm getting from that. I'll continue reading this. It says, unless opposing forces can manage to sneak up under the cover of the passing sandstorm. Well, that kind of gives a point to the sandstorm. Now, I remember in the beta, it was just kind of a nuisance. It really didn't do anything. But I suppose since there's a bunker there now that you can sneak into someone who's like holding the bunker as a control point, the sandstorm is actually pretty useful. Cover a passing sandstorm that leaves everyone blind for sort of a while. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see that there actually is a point of that now. And they left one for Thrashball too. They said The stadium was once a home to a different sort of national hero who fought for honour and glory instead of scrambling for survival. Now that's obviously a reference to Coltrane. And something I find cool about the maps as well is that they all seem to be in the campaign, and each map has a kind of a story behind it, which you don't find that many too many games. They all kind of just are placed there just as a multiplayer map, but it's kind of cool that they kind of put a story behind each of them. Anyway, I'll continue to read this. It says, the invigorating roar of the crowd has been replaced by what is that word? Melancholy? Moaning of wind by the empty stadium seats. Stadium matches are no longer restricted to the playing field, and the team that controls the concession stands earns a great advantage. The scoreboard keeps track of every point earned, but its frayed support cables also make it a precarious trap for anyone foolish enough to run underneath it. I found the scoreboard in the beta to be quite a nuisance, because it would take away the power weapon, and that would be the only way that you could fish people out of the spawn. But now, since they put the tunnels in, I suppose that's kind of, it doesn't really matter now, because you can flank whoever is camping in the spawn now, and I think that's pretty cool. But in terms of other news about Gears of War 3, the game went gold last week, which means that the game is completely finished, and that they're going to start printing copies to start shipping to stores for September 20th. And speaking of September 20th, I'm actually going to be on holidays for about 2 weeks. I'm not sure when I'm leaving, but I know that I'm going to miss the first 5 days of the release of the game, so I'm not going to be here for a week of the game, which is kind of a bummer, but then again, I am going on holidays, so I think that's pretty much the commentary, guys. I might put a video of the I'll put the video of the two maps at the end of this video, but I hope you enjoyed the commentary, guys. I'm definitely going to be posting on a much more regular basis now. I was kind of busy with Cinema 5, and I did say that before, but my own channel is kind of going to be top priority from now on, and well, not top priority, I'm going to make it just as important as Cinema 5, but that has been it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and please drop a comment if you are a new subscriber or just want to in general, and I will see you guys later. Peace.